what I did and set up everything. Okay, that's probably better. Excuse me. I probably can't monetize if I do play Baldur's Gate. Guys, I gotta be honest. I was thinking that I was gonna redo some of the make some pitch. What it's all about. I mean, I use it a lot. Jeez. Okay. Sound coming through now? I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure I saw it work earlier. I don't know why it just decided to go away. Hey, thanks. Thanks for letting me know, Graph. A1 Graph. So I was chit chatting to myself. I was just telling myself, attempt at telling the chat, being like, hey, game dev's all cool. I watched this new video today. I shared it on Discord. Of course, this is a game dev channel, so we do a lot of game dev stuff. Under our resources and guides, this video by what's her name? Isto Inc. talking about like the ideation phase and finding out and desire for finding a good game idea early on without having to go all the way into a year and releasing a game just to find out that it wasn't an idea that they were supposed to do, right? And there was like a bit about like making a pitch deck and all that stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds great, I want to do that. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe we should do some of those things, rediscover, because luckily for me, even though I have been into game development for a while, I haven't like fully launched anything yet. I've changed my ideas a lot. I switched over, and I have been focusing on tech side of things for a while, so I can make things happen if I have an idea. And I had a lot of fun idea that we've been exploring, but I'm continuously learning to make good ideas here. So I wanted to do that, but at the same time, I'm a little bit tired, and I have been into Baldur's Gate 3 Honor mode. So I've been like try trying so hard to beat Baldur's Gate 3 Honor mode, where I keep having to restart over and over again. So I'm a little bit obsessed. So I kind of want to play that as well. I don't know what stream mode looks like, but it's not really game dev, is it? Aongraph says, too much programming leading to speaking to ourselves. Exactly. It's so natural to us. Rubber ducking is a lifestyle. Is a lifestyle for sure. Last time we were in the middle of making this dialogue text and label and blah, blah, blah. We got some stuff going, but alignment was all broken. I still want to do this, but at the same time, I'm a little lazy. So I'm just waiting for my Baldur's Gate to download. I would call this a research. So it wouldn't be too crazy if I go if I just play Baldur's Gate 3 here out, right? It's my stream. I get to do whatever I want. The game design and serious, more well put out thought essay is for videos. Stream is for shenanigans, is how I feel right now. Hopefully. Well, we'll let people flow in. I guess I could still take a look a little bit. So last time, I believe, we had this text messages coming up, each label being different things. And I was like, how do I make it so that this panel resizes based on the content of the label? So I think that's what I'm going to research real quick. I'll do some other stuff as well. Let's see. So have panel resize based on text. They have that. Use a margin container as a root for your UI element. Why? Background container, add 9 patch rect. Yes, that's a panel container. I see. Doesn't make too much sense, but it seems like it's suggesting using margin container as a child. I wonder why. I guess margin container would make it into the margin of the child. Doesn't make too much sense to me. I wonder why. I mean, this is also AI, so I'm not really sure if I trust this. Add another modular container inside the background node to provide padding for the text. Text node is label or rich text label, which we did. This setup allows label to define its minimum size based on its content, and the parent container will expand to fit that size due to Godot's built-in container logic. Is that true? Well, we'll find out. What if this wasn't a full rect? What if this was center top, for example, and I fill, or how about this, wide, or even if I do top left here. So let's do top left real quick. I'm gonna make this wide and then short maybe. Oops. Put this inside of this. Margin container is full rect. Resizing is happening. If I resize, this follows. Text label, okay. I shall take a look, make it as small as I can without the custom minimum size. And then I'm going to just, not really. The margin container seems to reshape, but then the panel container itself doesn't seem to follow along. Oh, interesting. Okay. You know what this means? This means that the. Let me change this real quick. Panel container. Aha! I see. The container makes it make it work suddenly, I think. Let's see if I. Oh, no. That was just resizing based on the main thing. Okay, it does resize. Interesting. Okay, let's see if this feels little better. Want this to be layout of, doesn't really matter. And so if I do this, let's see what this looks like. Text label doesn't. You got to relocate the text label here, which is this. Okay. Let's see if it does the whole auto resizing or not of the container. It seems like it's kind of working. And then the next one is coming through. Okay. Not bad. Does seem like this whole thing is resizing based on the text input. So that's good. Um Maybe this is okay because it's pre-sizing these things. Yeah, I think it's okay. So we got the dialog box. The label will size based on that. By default, I'm probably going to make it so that the style of this flat box is completely transparent. But you know, obviously, people can change this as freely as they want. So, in reality, when you launch this, it'll just work. A1Graph says, will you make basic toot about visual programming in Godot? Visual programming in Godot? I don't know. I'll have to tell you, I'm not really sure if I believe in visual programming for best way to increase your potential. It's a great starting point, but you definitely want to transition out of that after a while. And part of me is like, if you're going to learn how to visual program anyways, the jump between programming visually with nodes to actually writing the code, that jump is so small that you might as well learn the whole thing. That gives you more freedom, you know? But basics, yes, I would love to do those things. I'm actually, you know, obviously I'm making my beginner friendly tutorial course, which is different from what I usually release online for free, obviously. But you know, I'm taking feedback, or not feedback, but like ideas. A1Graph. If you can share what you're looking for, what you imagine would be the best type of exactly like cater to you type of tutorial, I would love to hear that. Just write that down and I'll take note. Hi, Mikori. Mikori says, welcome back, Mr. Streamer Man. Oh, yes, I am back. I am a little busy here. Life has been quite a bit of thing, if you will. I want to see if this gets resized. Okay. Doesn't seem like this is getting resized, even though the content is there, which is interesting because I could be like, ooh, if I do this, you could see. there is a thing happening, but then the main dialog box is not changing at all, which may be okay. Hello, Brains app. A1 Graph says, oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Just tell me exactly. Like if you said, if this is the course or tutorial that it has with this goal, with this much time period, that would be ideal for me. I would love to hear that. Welcome, Brain. You guys missed the beginning, but I was saying that my brain is fried enough where I'm like, I just kind of want to play Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode because I really have been kind of grinding that and I keep failing. The thing about honor mode is that you only get one save. So if you make a mistake or if you make a bad roll in a bad situation, it's not good. But my brain is kind of stuck on it, so I really need to get through that. I really want to do that. So I found out right now so far that the panel container wrapping a margin container does auto resize based on the label sizing. Like if there are more text in the label, um, more happens. What I don't like right now is the dialog box is not changing based on this label. So I might have to change this part where I say, you know what, I'm going to put another margin container in there. Or maybe not. Dialog box should be fixed size, shouldn't it? The dialog box itself should be a fixed size thing. So let's say center top. Boom. And then I make this custom minimum size to be like 200 to 400 or something. Oh, 400 is a lot. Mikuri says, to be frank, some tutorial that might become larger and larger, seeing how RAM prices are getting higher when or how to optimize your games with some simple examples. You know what? I was actually thinking about that the other day. Did you know? Here, I don't know. Mikuri, you're kind of like past beginner stage. So I wanna test the water here to see if you know about this. Godot operates based on a bunch of servers. The server, in a sense, that it's like not a server client kind of server. Like it's not a server across the web server. It serves an entity. So like we have physics server, audio server, and rendering server. That's basically under the hood. That's what it's using to create nodes and trees. So technically, if you want to create a lot of entities, right? A lot of physics entities on your game, using a rendering server is far more optimized. Like it can handle more objects if you use a server or like the physics server and then these things than just saying add item or add child. See, creating a 2D rigid body and moving sprite with it. Look at this. Optimizing using servers. Let's read through this. You know what? This is a kind of relevant information that we want to know anyways. Look, engines like Godot provide increased ease of use thanks to their high-level constructs and features. Most of them are accessed and used via the scene system. Using nodes and resources simplifies project organization and asset management in complex games. There are, of course, always drawbacks. And the drawbacks are, oh, hey, congrats on the watch stream, Mikori. Look at you. 10 stream streak. You're on a roll. Mikori says, a super cater to me tutorial, though, would be easy ways to remember big O notations. Well, memory management is a big one. I guess the lesson number one for memory management is probably don't use GScript, but use C#, or whatever else C language that they use with Godot. But I don't think that's as much of a problem. You could configure things too optimized for memory, which is do a lot of pooling, don't use don't use hash map as much as you can. You actually, that's another thing. If you're really saving space for memory, like the memory stick memory, you have to choose slower algorithms sometimes of iterating through array versus the quick access of hash map. Nick says C++ for engine, C# for game code. I see. Oh, thanks for the follow, Robert Martinez live. Welcome. Nick says, wait, but I thought hash maps were a solution to everything. I mean, for speed. In modern computing, it has been, unfortunately. Dictionary is everything. But no, if it's not slow enough, you only optimize for mapping only you need to. Like you wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to iterate through 100 items. So I'm going to use mapping or set to access things quickly. Like optimization of iteration shouldn't really happen beneath 100 items, I feel. It's not as worth it. You're saving few cycles or speed. In current CPU clock cycle, I don't think it's as worth it. Well, let me keep reading this. There is extra layer of complexity. Performance is lower than when using simple APIs directly, right? See, it's saying that using the node system that Godot comes with naturally is slower. You can see how using low-level servers works in action using bullet shower. So bullet hell seems to be like an optimal example of this. I do want to see actual performance comparison. Is the only way to do it by making ourselves. McCree says, funny enough, my solution for a leak code question in a co-op interview was to use dictionaries lol, and they got back to me with an offer. Hopefully they can get the funding for it. Oh, congrats. Yeah, I mean, that's the most common way to do things in server and services. On a lot of the API servers, backend, map and indexing is huge, right? Because speed is what matters. Reducing latency is always the big plus. You can always add more memories and more powerful machine. But as you said, on games and with the current price of memory stick, maybe the future is going back to optimized memory. Hey, Backhob. Long time no see. I've been seeing your stream pop up here and there. I lurk here and there every now and then. Ooh, I didn't show Backhob this yet. I have a merch, and I want to see how much you relate to the message of my merch. I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm just showing it off. I advented my code. Oh, code advent? Nice. I don't have patience right now. Once again, I just want to play Baldur's Gate. Yes, this is a game dev channel, but I really just want to play my honor mode Baldur's Gate right now. It's called 99% Burnt Out. I have different models, right? Obviously, we have the little beach cap with different colors. This is our official logo, right? Because we're 99% burnt out. We're 1% something else. 99% burnt out, 1% game dev, 1% coffee, 1% male, 1% female. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? 99% burnt out. This is like a graphic logo, our little thing, our digital logo here. I got a cute crop top. I love that. Honestly, I would wear crop top more, though I do like a little bit longer crop top. Yeah. And then I have this mug right here that I designed. Like this. On my 6th super duper awesome game idea. And behind it, you can see that it's a new project of Go called Cozy Rogue MMO Blockstro RPG. And of course, we got our berry folks represented in our mug. This is our wizard berry cooking Godot to make games. You can see the magic wand is the node icon. Yeah. And then lastly, this was one of the first apparel I designed, the pixelated creation. My friend actually, I already got my friends buying this. So this is one of the more like approachable one apparently. I thought the 99% burnt out would be more approachable. Um Back says, if it's good, I buy. If it's good. Well, we'll see. Tell me about the design color combination. If there's something that's missing that you would like to see, that helps. Even if you weren't gonna buy any, if you aren't gonna buy any, I would like to make the design because making the design itself is pretty easy. Of course, my idea was hopefully developers are forced to optimize games and software better now, but the GPU shortage didn't do it. I don't know if RAM will. RAM is more likely to do so. Because says I beat Honor Mode this year. You did? I mean, I've been trying so hard. I mean, I've been not trying so hard, but I've been trying. More and more, I'm realizing I really need to abandon my origin characters for Honor Mode. Kind of like I feel like it's so much easier if you customize all 4 characters as opposed to trying to stick with the origin characters. Beckoff says, I'm so annoyed with honor mode that nobody in multiplayer can see my gold dice. What? What's the point? I'm planning on having a multiplayer session soon. I've never done the multiplayer Baldur's Gate session. I would love to do it. I would love to do it. I've been trying to do Death Cleric just because the team of people, a group of people that I'm going to play with are not like as min-maxer, and they're like probably going to do a lot of like, you know, tank and spank type of build. So I'm going to have to show off my skill by being the best supporter out there. Corey says, by the way, your stream is lagging. I think it's because this Steam download. Unsure if it's just me or not. It probably is. I don't often download 121 gigabyte of game while streaming at the same time. I'm sorry. Wow, cheap viewers. You don't say. Thanks for kicking that, Corey. Appreciate it. Let's see. Backup says, I'm like 0% design inclined, so I don't know. Wait, hold on. Did you make some comment here? Mikor says, can't wait to get my first intern paycheck and buy every piece of merch. Hey, you'll get your honor. I'll make a special merch design just for you, Mikori, to buy, so you can have super customized one. Backup says, I'm so annoyed. No, I already read that. Backup says, invite me, you won't. Just is another. I will. DM me. Do you have my Discord? DM me your Steam ID, and then I'll add you. Though I've been busy these days. Yeah, I'm selling out, Backup. I'm launching a course, a beginner course. Mikori says, I am a cheap viewer. Yeah, came for free. Mikori came for free here. The cheapest viewer there is. Backup says, I just did another run as Sork. It was fun. I want to do... Okay, so one thing that I can't get myself to do... Hold on. I should probably stop this. I'm not going to download Hollow Knight right now. Wait, what is it downloading again? Oh, patch probably? Backup says VG3 is such a big commit to... Though, not going to lie. I mean, it has to be like half-assed kind of togetherness, I guess. Because like just like tabletop RPG, scheduling is the biggest boss. Getting everybody to play together is the biggest boss. Hey, Terabyte. Backup says it's like bigger decision than moving in with someone. I honestly, moving in with someone is so much easier than starting a Baldur's Gate game together that may not go anywhere. We can play a non-committal game. Come on back, cops. I mean, I'm sure you have some friends that will also want to join in. I'll only do it for the show. Maybe I'll make a separate channel. Game devs play honor mode Baldur's Gate. That's it. That's it. Ooh, I recently saw Blackthorn Prod getting grilled on YouTube. I don't know if you know who Blackthorn Prod is, that cop, but yeah. I got with censored language here, so I'm gonna. Well, he's like getting grilled for his courses being a little scammy. His channel has lost his like initial like, I guess, goal, and he uses like basically his new Golden Goose series basically makes everybody else do the work, but then he just cancels it at whim, and then just making people do work for free all the time, and it's been leaving people in bad taste. I was contacted early on last year. He's the guy who does the like 5 devs make game without communication and stuff like that. Terabyte says I saw that video. Yeah, no, I saw that too. And I was invited to that. I made my game, or I made my part, and then he was like, "Oh, please make a 2-minute video on it." Blah blah blah. So I did that. I sent it. 2 months later, it was like, oh, like no com at all. And now it's messaging. It was like, oh yeah, we decided that it's just not exciting enough, so we're not going to do it. And then behind the scene, I realized that not only did that happen, the other people were recontacted to do even more work. It's just not good. Yeah. Free labor, and in the name of exposure, it's kind of shitty to do so. Yeah. All right. I want to finish reading the server thing because I've never used it. I do want to do a little video on this probably. It's one of those like niche thing that people don't probably use as much because we're so used to these like beginner tutorials that just like work off of the node. And a lot of times you don't have to worry about it. But I think since I did work on like bullet hell a little bit, I think this becomes a little bit relevant. Creating a sprite. So using rendering server for what? Hold on. Handles everything related to graphics. So you draw with the rendering server, you calculate physics with the physics server. You don't actually have to have an entity at all. Okay. Canvas item, create canvas item. I wonder if like drawing shadows for moving objects would be also faster using rendering server instead of using the draw method of each node, which I think that makes sense. It would. Okay. Interesting. At this point, you're just kind of using, you're not utilizing the game engine part of the game, but mesh. Okay. Keywords. Getting data from server. Try to never request any information. It says don't do it. CPU optimization. Wow. Okay, you know what? Task for later. We Baldur's Gate now. All right. Raise your hand right now if you're here for the vibe versus you really want me to not play Baldur's Gate. I know a bunch of you guys are lurking and don't matter what I do. But out of all the people who's like putting me in the background, if you say, if you start playing Baldur's Gate right now, I'm gonna tune out. Let me know. Because it's so sorry, quick question for you. When you add the class name to the script, I see a lot of people put it under the extends call, but also above. The Godot script guideline says above. I mean, why wouldn't you put it above? I feel like the class name should be the first thing in the file, so you can see it immediately. No? Anyways, Backcop never actually Backcop weaseled out of making comment on if my merch looks good or not. Mikori says, I do agree with Ezra though. Top is where it should go, in my opinion. Top Because, like, it's the first thing. It's the identity of the file. It's the identity of the class. I don't care what it extends. Just tell me what it's named. I mean, okay, fine. You know what? I could argue the other way, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, I got confused with the Miker versus Mikuri. Oh, wait, it's two different people. Hold on. All right. Oh my gosh. So how do you say your name? Is it Mikuri? 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 We get that a lot. Are you guys always sharing the same Mike R? I see. Mike R. Always going to the same channels. Mike R says same. I feel it should be first, follow the top down. Yeah, but if it's allowed to do any other way, it doesn't really matter. You know what would be funny? Honestly, I have a feeling depending on the parsing, it might not even be that sensitive. Okay. You can't be that crazy. It does have to be the first thing. Interesting. I was about to say, I was like, well, can I just put it at the bottom? What if I put the whole thing in the bottom? No, you can't do that. Okay. Right. Break the format as much as you can. That's a challenge. Mike says, but as some streamers just call me a Mike. Okay, I'll call you Mike. If I remember. Mikr says, yeah, we get that a lot. It's very similar because I'm just looking at the first three letters. But yeah, cool. Well, the temptation is here, guys. The download is complete. Okay, I may crash though. This particular laptop, I use laptop for streaming. Yes, it is a gaming laptop, but it is it's struggling. It has a tendency to overheat, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I should change the power setting. Power. The power setting is always a little bit confusing because sometimes like putting the power setting to high makes sure fan work harder, which cools down the computer slower. I'll do balanced. Okay. As best as I get. I'm already sensing a crash apocalypse. Crash apocalypse. That's probably how it should be pronounced. Give me my Baldur's escape, man. Ooh, okay. Darren Decatur says, break the format, last line, no to the extends main class. I don't even know how that would even work. Decatur says, love the pastel blue for that, by the way. Looking at merch to see how much it is to budget. I see. Hey, you know what? I could also adjust it. I could just suck it up and not have much margin. I didn't really think about it. I just chose the price that I recommended. But, you know, it is what it is. You do get some percent off if you're a Twitch sub, I think. Mike says, and I started using with the old BBS games, early 80s, huh? Oh, I see. Your ID. Mike says, we'll change color for you. Yeah, the red helps. Okay, I think my computer is struggling. It's been trying to launch this for past minute. Hold on. Let me calm down a little bit. I'm going to get rid of some elements from my the Steam, not Steam, my stream overlay. Get into a performance mode. Do performance mode here. Oh, it builds shader on launch like this? No, I think I didn't give permission here. Is the lag better, McQuarrie? Yeah, I'll let it build then. And then, unsurprisingly, the biggest memory eater is the browser. So let's see. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop out the chats. So I'm just going to look at the chats this way for both channel. I'm not going to look at the metrics at all. Not that metrics helps that anyways. I mean, it helps me to figure out what I missed in terms of like, I guess this is the best way to do it. Yeah. Cloud conflict. Your local Baldur's Gate 3 save data conflicts. Okay, I don't care. Local save. Or should I do cloud save? Your local save data will overwrite using the files currently in Steam Cloud. Yeah, sure, why not? So I can play across multi-platform. But yeah. Ooh, by the way, I was saying earlier, if you haven't seen my new video, go watch it. There's a question that I need people answer to. All right. Close Godot. Please. I also heard there's like a streamer mode for Baldur's Gate, right? What does streamer mode do? Gray says, "What's going on?" Hey, Gray. This is a game dev channel, and I'm the game dev that's been exhausted by recent activities. So I am doing research, aka I really want to play my honors mode Baldur's Gate 3 game. So that's what I'm gonna do. And maybe in the future, if Bad Cop wants a friend on Steam, I can play with Bad Cop. I don't know if Bad Cop is still lurking out here. Grace says, "What's fair enough?" Yes, fair enough. But let me know if this is so detestable to you guys that I must stop. I'll do that. McCree says, "Video." Oh, rip, no command, unless it's different. It's today usually, and I haven't updated today. How do you make it so that the today update is a lot easier? I just want to do things unprepared. Test. Okay. I'm just testing the YouTube chat because like I can't tell if popping makes it or not. All right, everyone, here we are. A stream mode. Use Discord from the overlay while playing. Why? I'm also going to close Discord while I do this. I got to make sure everything is as optimal as possible. McCrory says, there might be a command for it. I see. Well, let's adjust the audio, shall we? I'm going to close my Steam. I'm going to get the game sound out there. Well, definitely I won't be able to monetize, probably. I'm probably going to get copyright striked for the sound effect. But I think it's okay. It's not like I make a lot of money off of streaming anyways. Okay, I'm going to increase it in my ear. How's the volume? McCoy says, might need to enable it. I see. We're not going to reset tutorial. We'll lower the video here real quick. Video is okay. Display adapter doesn't really matter. What is this? That's not my monitor, is it? It must be. All right, we're going to lower some video setting here. Triple buffering, we don't need that. I'm okay with tearing. Upscaling, don't need. Anti-aliasing. All right. Uses graphic card but blur pixels around harsh edge in game. I don't know what's better for graphic card here. DLAA is exclusive NVIDIA graphics card and uses deep learning to detect and smooth edges. Pretty sure I can't do that. Fidelity, FX sharpening, sharpness, I don't care. No frame rate cap. All right. We'll do medium here. Hey, low shadow quality doesn't look that bad. Cloud. We'll do medium cloud. Texture. Medium. Terrain. High. Probably X4. I'm gonna leave the render distance far. Let's see. Gonna make sure I do all this. How's the sound quality? Is it too loud? Of course, says okay. So the total is 12 items. Subtotal is 432.98. Total after shipping tax is 517. That's a lot. To be honest, not too bad. Is it not? It sounds a lot. Thought it would be more. Although when I put this order though, you will know my name since I know it's the only order that every other game is a bit low. My game is a bit low. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would appreciate it, but you'll have a item to show for it. Um, animation, that's not gonna be ambient occlusion. Get that out of here. I don't need darkest of the darks. Depth of field, circular is okay, I think. There's so many. I can do without bloom. Subsurface carrying, that's too much anyways. Dynamic crowds. Right. Okay. I think we're good here. We're going to look. Oh! Hold on, hold on. Okay. Good news. For me at least. The reason I'm like excited is because it says the difficulty is still honor mode. This one I failed yesterday on my Steam Deck. I was doing really well and I got really pummeled by Minthara. And I was like, oh no, unexpected. They like Minthara just critted every single party of mine immediately. So I was like giving up hope. But this one seems like it's still there. Okay, I gotta make sure that I download from the cloud instead of uploading into cloud next time I open Steam. Okay, hold on. Anyways, we're gonna do a new one. We're gonna do a stream version. Oh, there's a stream mode, right? How do you do that? Interface. Show ping. McCory says, speaking about crazy tech things, branching off of Blackphone Pro stuff, did you hear GitHub is going to charge users for self-hosted runners? Oh, I didn't hear about that. Oh, that's kind of crazy. So many things are happening in this world. Can't say I am entirely happy about that. Wow. When did they announce that? We're gonna say we're gonna allow everything, of course. Not that it matters. Enable Twitch extension. Yeah. Connect. I don't know what it does, but I'll do it. What does it do? Does it open a browser? It says it's connecting. What is it connecting to? Never done it before, so I have no idea what's going on. Sevenkin says, looking fresh with the new hairdo, Mr. Ezra. Thank you. Appreciate that. Look, guys, I make Baldur's Gate 3 in Godot, and that's what we're playing. No, I'm just kidding. We're just chilling right now. It's not working, it seems. Mikor says, I think you need to have Twitch extension enabled. I see. Well, I mean, either way, it should still do the connecting thing, right? I guess not then. We'll just not do it. We'll just not have anything to connect. Where do I even enable the extension? Ray Deluxe says, "Hey, how are you doing? I'm making small RPG from scratch on CMD. On CMD? What language are you using? Like Batch? Just to learn game systems. Right now, incorporating items and inventory system. Just want to know if it's common practice to use an enum list to create item IDs. And then I store the items values in a hash table, meaning if I want to call the item, I call it by the key, and them I access the hash table. Is that common good practice? I think that's considered good practice for a lot of people. It's just tedious. That's the only thing. That's why some people might like opt for just like string based ID instead of enum. But having an enum probably helps you prevent like deduping some items by mistake. Oh, C++. Okay. I think some people call this a dictionary. Nah. Keying item by ID is a common practice. So oftentimes you have an ID, like a program level display, and then you have the display name. You want a display name that allows you to have two separate items that could potentially have the same name. And you can, in the back, identify as a two separate stack, right? Like two different item with the same name and have two different images and stuff like that. So I think IDing is a good idea. Enum allows you to parse through easily. Only problem is that enum under the hood is just numbers. So by looking at the data alone, you won't be able to tell what it is. But it's not uncommon to do it that way. Terabyte says, "Have you ever played Buckshot Roulette?" No, I haven't. I have not done that. You know what? I'm just gonna play regular mode here. Honor mode. Here we go. Riddlux says, "I was gonna go for string-based ID. The problem is, I thought to myself, string comparison take much more time than yeah. No, I mean it's true. You're right in thinking that. It's just like the sacrifice of speed for ease of reading, and also being like, how much speed am I actually optimizing? I mean, optimization for optimization's sake without a goal oftentimes pigeonhole you into a difficult working situation. And that's something that you might want to consider. I honestly feel like, I don't know. You know, it's just philosophy. I think difference in philosophy. If you're like, I want my Baldur's Gate 3 game to be 200 megabyte, like if that's your goal, for example, do you guys need to watch all the story or can I skip this? I'm gonna skip it. Maybe I shouldn't skip. Should I not skip?
Who are you?
Who are you? All right. We'll probably do custom character here. Let's see. No origin character. Wait, what? Oh, right. Terabyte says, it's a very fun game. You need to play it. Okay. Buckshot Roulette, I'll try it out. You have to remind me next time I go. I need to play a game. Cooley says, we playing Baldur's Gate 3? Yes, we're playing Honors Mode. Because I've been playing recently and then I've been kind of addicted. I've been trying to beat Honors Mode for a while. And I just failed my longest one yesterday, which I found out that the save file is still in the cloud as Honors Mode instead of failed mode. So I'm happy about that, but we're going to try it anyways. Let's see. Of course, says click your icon on top right on Twitch, then go to creator dashboard, then the extension tabs on the left search. Okay, you know what? I'll do that right now while we're reading through a bunch of stuff. And to answer your question, Cooley, yes, we're trying to play Baldur's Gate 3. I was confused because title category is still game dev. It's just, you know, fine, I'll change the category. McCreary says, what is honor mode? Permadeath plus the bosses have special mechanics. They have like legendary actions and stuff like that. Okay, so where do I go? Men's stream? Is there a separate section for it? All right, fine. I'll update the stream information. I wanted to pretend that we're still a game dev channel. Honor mode is the way to play these, in my opinion. Like permadeath, yeah. Just honor. Honor BG3 shenanigans. I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell it. Shenanigans. There it is. thanks for the follow, whoever that is. BG3 today. And then we'll go baldus. We got them balls here. Do I have to update the tags too? Whatever, I'm just gonna leave the tags. Oh, add extension. We got it. Sick. Okay, activate. All right. So we go back now, and it should work, right? Redilux says it forces you to think and strategize. Yeah, actually, I didn't give any of the support abilities a second thought before honors mode. It makes more sense because you can't just save scuff. I mean, you can. So what you end up doing is a lot of like planning and actually trying to. How do you know if it's working? Mikori says it's working, but I can't tell if it is working. It doesn't. Hold on. I got it. Let me restart. Yeah. Um. Yeah, permadeath. One save file. So like it continuously overrides one single save file. Bosses are special. Difficulty is harder. Okay. Let's see. We did extension. I think it's enabled now. Hopefully that's what that is. We'll figure this out eventually. I don't know if there are certain things that you must do in order to build. I always get the in the beginning the commander's fireblade thing, whatever it's called. I always get that. Mikori says Ezra patiently waiting for a great indie game to spend the $5 in his Steam wallet. The truth is that $5 came from selling a CS:GO skin. I actually had a factory new or field tested Asimov op. If you know, you know. And I got that from a container, so I got really lucky. So I sold that before the recent Steam news. And I had some basically Steam points left over. Doesn't seem like it's working to me. Like, I don't know what to expect here. Oh, yeah, thanks for the follow, Newbite. Or Nullbite. Hold on. Extensions. My extensions. Baldur's Gate overlay. Okay. Yes. Hold on. Welcome to Twitch Generation. The enabled viewers will be able to inspect your party members, quest progress, and even vote on dialogue. In-game setting menu and set your streams category to Baldur's Gate 3 for extension to show up. Extension is showing up on the stream though, right, Mikori? It's just I need to somehow connect. Let me see. BG3 Stream connection connecting, or Twitch integration. Usually means a session management bug, firewall issue, or cloud save conflict. I am not going to restart my modem. Ugh, whatever. Maybe not today. It's okay. We'll just play anyways. All right. Character creation again. Back to character creation. Oh, I have to be in the game first? That makes no sense that it gives me the option to do things when it's not available. People on YouTube is going to be so confused because I don't even pay attention to the category on YouTube. It's like game dev channel, and one of the live session is just me playing Baldur's Gate. Chris is not sure I haven't used extension before. I mean, I could imagine that you haven't used it before. All right. Yada, yada, yada. We got tadpole in our eyes. We're going to make our new character here. Ooh, hold on. Is there sensor mode? I need to make sure. Hold on, is the explicit content. Okay, show genitals will be off. All right, no sexual and violent cinematics. Right? Enabled to show cinematics with sexual content. Yeah, no. By default, certain scenes are private. Okay, that's fine. I'll make the dialogue a little bit bigger. Okay, here we go. I was like, ooh, I'm about to make characters. All right, we're gonna do a non-binary. Well, actually, what are the body types? That's just Halson. Wait, what about... Hold on, I gotta choose my class first. Alright, we're gonna do this. Let's see, are we doing optimized run or just like for giggles and fun? We'll do some giggles and fun. I still want to do Death Cleric. It's not the best thing to do, but it's not bad. Let's see. I also thought it would be fun to do some sort of like produce flame thing. Skill and proficiency. We'll do halfling, okay? We'll do halfling. We are resilient because honor mode is brutal, kills you all the time. We'll do cleric here, and then always start with we'll do performance. Cantrip is good, guidance is good. I don't want sacred flame. Resistance is good. These are really good. Oops. Subclass. Got death domain here. And then it comes with false life. Your necromancy cantrips that only target one creature can target additional creature. Yes, yes, yes. Shield touch is hit, and this is save. I mean, I don't mind Toll to Death. But this one prevents healing. But this one I need to be in melee range. I'm not really sure. It is wisdom save. Does the DC actually become harder? Higher wisdom is? 100% the red one. What? This one? Bursting sinew? I mean, you need corpse. I need like walking corpse for that one. We'll do. Told it is solid. Bone Chill comes with the extra effect. Yeah, I don't like this one. This one makes the corpse explode. That means there needs to be a dead body. Or I need to be carrying around dead body the whole time. I'll do Toll the Dead. Can't go with that. For our deity, we'll just do Tempest. Doesn't really matter. That's just story. For background, it's all about the skills here. So I'm going to do one that gives me insight and persuasion. Holy says you don't do that normally? I do what? What are we talking about? I like to prioritize dexterity. Charisma is good for roleplay options. Constitution, I'm going to keep it there. I do want... I got to turn one of these odd ones into even, I think. Doesn't really matter right now. The extra point will go to... We'll put it in con. It feels wasted. Maybe I'll do it like that. No, it's okay. I'll do it like this. I'll do strength. No. Yeah. Alright. Police says carrying around a dead body. No. No. Despite what you think, I don't usually carry around just dead body all over the place. Alright. We're going to put protection, command, and then I'm going to use command a lot. Probably will focus on this. All right. What should we call him? We should call him the Wise Berry. The Wise Berry. Wiseberry. How about this? Wiseberry. Wizenberry. Wizenberry. That's our name. All right. This doesn't really matter. I guess we could wait, we didn't do the appearance. Hold on, we gotta do our... Alright. Let's do... female.
Where to next?
Or male.
What was that?
This one kind of looks like Sean Penn, the actor. Cooley says, oh, yeah. Me neither. I don't carry around dead bodies. What? Okay. Alright, I'll do... Tom Bombadil looking one. Okay, no scars. Skin color, let's do... little... That's really red. We'll do something like that. Very old person. Looking young. No freckle. Body art. Live, left, love. Oh, edgy. Neck tattoo. Got the eyes. Eyes of a tiger. We'll do something Something unusual. Let's do this. Oh, it says brown. I thought this was green. Alright, we want to make it very edgy. Oh, no. You know what? No eye makeup here. Hair. Nice. Oh, this is what is it? New York City. What forgot his name? Matthew Tyler Matthew, or something like that. Matt Perry. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Yes. Hair color. This is not black neutral. Dwarf Ezra? Sammy says Dwarf Ezra? It's not dwarf, this is halfling. You know what? I like that one. Oh, my bad. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wait, why is the hair color... Why is it saying that it's black when in fact it just looks green to me? Oh, it's the lighting, isn't it? You know, I'll just do a little white one here. There you go. Facial hair. Oh, yeah. There it is. This is what I'm talking about. Wizenberry. And then this one's gonna be a gnome. Randomize. It doesn't matter, actually. Alright, you can be my guardian. Time to turn on the AC here. Things are getting hot. Alright, some cinematic happens here, obviously. I don't know if you guys want me to just wait the cinematics out or okay, whatever. We're in Nautiloids. We got worms stuck in our eyes. Things are happening. We're crashing now. Crash landing. We just got out of our little pods. Wow. This lag. It seems that my computer is really handling this. Hold on. We're gonna have to lower the graphics. That's funny. My laptop really can't handle this, it seems. Alright, we're just gonna go low here. There you go. That's more likely. Okay. Nice. Recently I've been playing a lot with controller, so I'm used to like controls via the controller. So we'll see how this goes. But first thing I do is I try to get as many material as possible. And just in case there's any like story relevant stuff, I just kind of interact with everything. Alright, let's go. Come.
Yeah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Gotta pick up all this stuff here.
Dad.
Everything that could eventually be money, you must take. Especially in honor mode, you need every item you can get, honestly. We don't really need that, do we? Come over here. I turned off eyes, so hopefully I get lucky here. All right.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Hello.
A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
Liza, volume okay?
A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution.
All right. Some of these tablets, if you read, there's a special interaction in the
Worlds
future,
beyond
so
worlds
that's why I like to
flash
do this.
before your eyes. Empires of a grand design, traversed by ships just like
I do
this.
believe towards the end of Act 1 or Act 2,
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans.
Aaron
and more.
says, spoiler alert, someone dies in this
Before your
game.
eyes.
Oh, yeah. Definitely someone dies, for sure. We're doing honor mode right now. We're taking a break from our little game dev sesh. Playing around. We are here. We're dealing with us here. Ew.
To save us from this place.
McCoy says, this game's so good. Yeah, it really is. I love it. I'm excited for
The
Divinity
exposed
Original Sin
brain
3.
quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they
Quivers.
return.
Gross.
They return.
Okay.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
No
You
new from this
realize you're
husk.
talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
All right.
The enemy. So many
I'm gonna
enemies.
try to be patient with the dialogue options, since I am not playing for myself.
Remove us from this body.
I usually skip all
From
this.
place. Free us. Please.
All right. So we're gonna investigate first, because this gives us an option to do something fun. Hey, thanks for something, somebody. Somebody followed or something. Hey, Cybele. Sorry if I butchered your name.
Notice edema, a
Thanks for
swelling
following.
of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
All right. We can do medicine check now with advantage. Wait, why is the guidance not added already? Whatever. Yay, we're gonna get us. I think. So we got a little minion for us.
The brain lifts from the skull. But
Yum.
you notice an opportunity.
Juicy.
You
Got the
could
juicy
cripple
brain
the
out here.
strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Cybele says, "Hola, no hablo nada inglés." Okay, I know I know what that means. 15 minutes. Only 15 minutes? All right, well, thanks for being here. Gracias. Yeah. We're gonna mutilate the brain so it works for us. Wait, I'm surprised that there's no guidance. What happened to all my bonuses? Huh, whatever. I guess I'm just rolling good. Anyways. Here you go.
The creature
Us is with
seems
us.
unaware of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
It's got legs. It's got legs.
We are free.
Hey, thanks for the sub,
Our
Aaron.
freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses.
Sibel says,
listening.
I'll learn English for you.
Something behind your eyes seizes in
Hey,
recognition.
Aaron, thanks for the sub,
We
prime
must
sub
go to the
there.
helm. At the
Welcome
helm,
back.
We are needed.
We're living. All right, let's
To the
go.
helm we go.
We're not gonna dilly-dally any longer. Well, it says top tier viewer right there, exactly. Subbing viewers are the best viewers, yeah? No favoritism here, just facts. Straight up facts. Alright, let's go, let's go. Our first combat is coming up here. Look at this right here. Top tier graphic at lowest setting. Melon or Milan says, "Hey, hi Milan, welcome, welcome."
This is your end.
We're just playing honors mode right now. I know, title might say game dev. We usually do that. I just haven't had the time to change it. Hope it's okay with you.
Swing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face.
Can't help it.
seen
I'm
through the strange
enjoying the game, you know.
woman's eyes.
That's what we do.
My head.
Okay, we have some connection. We got a little wormy connection with this thing.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and
Actually says
twisted.
he's researching game dev
Within
techniques by
days,
playing
we
one
will
of the
be
best
gig.
games out right now.
Mind
Exactly.
flayers.
This is the field study. All right.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship.
This is still pretty graphic,
that thing,
even though I turned
It will
off
remain
the
tame as long as it believes
like
we
the
are thralls.
adult content
It may be
off.
of use in the fight
Sabelle says,
to
I haven't
come.
had the courage to play Honor. You have to, it's so fun. Also, the bosses are a lot harder. They have special moves, like the extra actions and stuff, like legendary actions and stuff like that, which adds like a lot more, what do you call creativity. All right, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna Toll the Dead real quick. Well, we probably should slash first, because Toll the Dead does extra damage if they are not at full health. Wow, just straight up kill.
Awaits. Make way.
Hello? Ugh. Are you serious? Wow, critical hit. No joke out here. We'll just do Guiding Light then.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
You prove
Lucky
surprisingly
shots.
adamant.
Okay, I have a good feeling about this run.
To the helm.
I'm just gonna connect everything. Mela says, hey, wish you guys much fun and good afternoon. Need to study now. Alright, have fun studying. I'm studying with you. Right now I'm studying Baldur's Gate 3. Sorry for distracting you. We're chilling out here. We can help you study.
Something good here, I hope.
That's what that is. Alright. As much level as possible. That means I'm gonna try to kill the Commander Zorg or whatever here in the intro. There's an extremely strong boss creature that you fight in the beginning that you don't have to beat. So I'm gonna try to do that one. Backup says, oh no, why are you back at the beginning? I failed my honor run yesterday, my longest one. And I'm trying to do a type of run where I basically kill as much as I can without being evil.
I will ascend.
Z? Okay. So I can get as much experience as possible. Early leveling.
breathing
Early
despite
leveling out here.
everything.
Aaron says, I'm still on Act 3 after 2 years. I forgot too many things about the story. Really need some spare time to finish it. Hey,
These boots
finish it.
are
It's really good. I really enjoy it, at least. Everybody's just one shot right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Shadowheart. I have to make a decision here. Do I customize all my characters? Like get hirelings? Or should I actually actually. Wait, how do you do turn mode on PC? This, right? Okay. Alright, I'm trying to optimize my Backup says sorry, Gale. I definitely did a bit of cheese in my run. You cheese your game? You can't do that. Hello. I mean, I try to do as much as I can. I don't do anything that is like obviously a bug. What's the cheese with the Gale?
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Holy crap. Why am I doing so much damage? I just critted. Something feels wrong. How many? I feel like I had so much crit today. 32 damage. 12, that's maximum damage on Guiding Bolt. What the heck? I don't know. Something feels weird. I'm not gonna complain, but I feel like I'm wasting all my luck here.
Well,
Oh, Gale went boom. Oh, you didn't go all the way to Act 3. You just wanted their gold dice. Backup just wanted the gold dice here. No, I'm gonna do all of it. I'm gonna try to beat all the boss. I have to experience it, you know?
Need to find a way forward.
A dazed woman is
Oh, you have to do Act 3? Okay. Well, you can skip the final fight. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, it shows how much I know. Cooley says, I got the chance to meet voice actor for Shart and Lae'zel and Astarion last year. Oh, yeah. They actually visited Seattle as well for the was it PAX? Yeah, when they first came out, the game first came out.
Another brain.
I feel, I don't know.
faint images
Whatever.
appear in
Maybe
your
not. Maybe I'm
mind.
envisioning
A
it.
brain,
I didn't see
a
them, so I have
Githyanki
no idea.
warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Is there a way to like scan everything in the area? Oh, I guess not. Backup says the Act 2 ending doesn't count for honor mode. Yeah, I can't imagine why. I mean, it's like really shortcutting the game. Police says they've been
Console appears
all
dormant.
over, so it's possible. Yeah, I mean they're like
The console hums to life.
stars now. Seabill's just chicken head.
Nothing in the appearance of the device betrays
I never
us,
failed
but
that before.
suddenly Then discomfort
okay.
fades,
Doesn't really
and
matter
another
consequentially.
sensation washes over you.
I wonder if
Connection.
Shadowheart dies if you fail here.
Feel the biomech shiver.
All right, cool. Okay, I've been playing on controller so much that I don't know all the things. How do I get to spellbook? Is it K? Yes. Okay, I gotta talk to Miss Shadowheart.
Your mind
Keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company is what we need.
Fair point.
Fair point. Okay,
Looks
okay.
like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's
Oh,
backs
hello,
along
Geek
the way.
Gaming. Geek Gaming says, hello, everyone. Hello, Geek Gaming. Sorry, I didn't see it. We are a little distracted today. No game deving. Well, you can talk about game deving
Shadowheart.
if you want. I'm just chilling, playing honor mode here.
Finally. She's right.
All right. Time to do some finagling here.
What am I to do?
We're gonna prepare. Let's see. How do I change? How do I change prepare spells? Okay, I don't want any of these. What I'm gonna do is get command, protection, bless, and shield.
I must keep going.
Okay. There's a method to this madness, you see. Aaron says, where did you die on your previous honor try? Well, the one that I just died from yesterday, that was the longest one I went. I died.
We're nearing the head.
I did everything except Minthara, so I tried to fight Minthara for the first time, and she just smited all my crew. And I was so confident. I was like, oh my god, we got this easy.
Let's get
And
going.
just she killed everyone. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this was possible. So you might argue that it haven't gone far, but to me that was really far. Chuckle says, oh, I thought Ezra was demoing his new game. Yeah, this is my new game. I called it Baldur's Gate 3. No, I'm just researching. That counts as my first run ended at Blighted Village, and I was like, oh, honor mode is hard actually. Yeah, I did a lot of runs over and over again actually. It's actually really hard. I like it. Kikimi says, I found you from your Godot tutorial playlist. No worries though. I understand BG3 can really require focus. Haha. Yeah. It's okay. But we still chat. I mean, that's why I'm here. Game by myself, I wouldn't even be on here. Hey! Sibel on YouTube as well. Thanks for double dipping out here. Alright, little laggy. Kind of annoying. First order of business is to drop weapon. Yes, very successful. And then next order, I want to increase this. So Shield of Faith there.
Still on my feet.
And I mean, is this considered cheesing?
I'll catch a break.
Okay, this one requires touch. Ah, shoot. I didn't prepare bless. I thought I did. Ah. Okay. We're gonna Toll the Dead here. Wow. I love that. Okay. Jeez.
I am death.
Lae'zel is my least favorite character, by the way. I'm hitting hard this run. Is this the difference between console and PC? Of course it saves. No stump for thee. The lag is crazy. I'm sorry. I do have a good computer, I swear. It's just that my streaming device is a bit not as good. Not as good. I'm concentrating on Shield of Faith. That's fine. Nothing. Just want to kill things here. Man, it's crazy how much lag I'm getting here.
Can't stay idle.
Alright, we're going to jump. Walk over. I'm gonna get Lae'zel to come over here. Push me. And then try to pick up the Everburn Blade here in a bit. Ugh. There you go. 0 damage. Perfect.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. Gonna get protection. So because this is demon, I think? Oh, hold on. I'll be back. Just give me a sec. I'm back. All right. Lae'zel kind of freaky though. I don't know. Lae'zel's personality is a no-go for me, I have to say. Too mean, you know? Aaron says, I just explore and play with save, try, load back, etc. Still haven't finished my first run. Too many options is a curse for me. I mean, it's still enjoyable, right? As long as you're enjoying it. Doesn't matter how you do it. Alright, I think we're set up here now. Now what we do is I think what we call a opportunity attack chain. I think we can get it to work. We gotta kill this guy though. Alright. We're gonna come over here.
Keep going.
I mean, the order kind of sucks. Because he's gonna walk up to him anyways. Even if I push. But I can block him off, I guess. So the idea is Commander, this guy always targets this guy first. So if I block the way, they have to walk around.
Nothing important is ever easy.
To get there. Let's see. What if I make him grovel? No, I shouldn't do that. Okay, I'm concentrating on this. I guess I still want to kill the imp first. Okay. Wait. That's not gonna do anything. And then we're gonna hit Lacerate. Oh man, I really needed that bless. I wonder if this is gonna work out. Ugh. It's not good.
Nearly out of sky. It's now or never.
The plan's not working here. I'm trying to be... Let's see. Ah, man. You know what? I'm just gonna have to make it work, honestly. Then just have this activate the next one. I don't think I can beat Commander this round, unfortunately. It's just not gonna work. I think. I do believe the acid makes the AC lower. So there's a chance we can work that. So let's see.
To strike.
Could try and throw the acid here. Or gotta be careful with this one though. Hello? Really? You know what? It's okay. Oh no!
Not going to last much longer.
I didn't really think through this as much as I should have. Oh, whoops. Oh, shoot. I gotta pick up the blade. I forgot. Oh, man. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. Sibel says, have you played at Honor before? Yes, I have. It's not my first time. Hold on. I got it. I gotta pick up the Everburn blade here. And then give it to Lae'zel real quick. I mean, it doesn't really matter because he's resistant to fire anyways. But it's probably better than nothing.
No choice but to keep going.
We gotta... 40% is not worth. I'm gonna go up one more. Toll the Dead. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. It's not looking good so far, I have to say. Wonder if I can here. Let's see if I can cut him off. Oh, okay. All right, we're okay here. Seems. Ah, he made it. Little leggy. Abel Link says, "Hi Ezra, how you been? I've been well. Just kind of chilling right now. We're relaxing, playing Baldur's Gate 3 Honor mode. I've been busy, I guess, more so than anything. Quite busy. Releasing videos and etc. etc. My laptop really can't handle this, huh?
Survival is all that matters.
We'll total that real quick. That's good. Fail. It's okay.
Time to strike.
Well, unfortunately, without the ability to push, so if the players went after the Mind Flayer, you can push the Mind Flayer to cause the commander to walk and trigger opportunity attack. But clearly that's not working out right now. So we may actually get lucky here. We may be able to survive a little longer. Abelink says, I'm a master's student in the US, kind of stressed about internship and jobs. I've been applying, but hear back from none. Any advice you have for me? I need your software engineer wisdom, sensei. You know, it is hugely luck and connection. I really want to say, surprisingly, this is a very boomer thing for me to say. Oh no, Oz died? Ah. Oz shows up again later in Act 3. So it's kind of sad and upsetting, but it's okay. I think we can make it work. Anyways, I was saying, sorry. Like contacting people who's actually working in those places that you want to apply to, and then just be like, hey, I wanted to see, and then I wanted to like talk about your experience and what to expect, because I wanted to really work there. Like that kind of connection helps a lot, surprisingly. I've helped people like that before. Because part of me was like, I have no reason to say no. And you know, you're more likely to get an interview if you are referred by someone. So that's the strongest tool, I think. That's one thing. Obviously, you're a grad student, so I would think that you have a pretty good grasp on sorry. sorry, I'm distracted. Pretty good grasp on programming in general, so I don't think I need to give you any like advice on here's a Hail Mary. Ooh, got poison. That's kind of good, actually. I don't think I have to give you any advice on like studying programming concepts. Like leak code and all that stuff is like very common thing. So that's, I think, not much of advice or tip. So yeah, that's what I would say. Also, nothing beats applying to a lot of places, honestly. Oof. Ablink says, getting on OA has been hard. I don't know what OA means, actually. It's straight up reject. have been following all the resume advice with, yeah. I mean, sometimes you just are unlucky initially. Also, the job market is kind of abysmal right now. I know you don't want to hear that, but that's just kind of the reality of things right now. But what is hopeful is that it's going to come back up. It's going to come back up. Keep adjusting your target. You know, it's good to believe in yourself, but also it's good to spread your, kind of like applying to dream school versus like your like easy guaranteed in. Because at the end of the day, more than schooling, experiences counted more. I remember when I was interviewing people or looking at resume, the actual work experience and project felt stronger than school itself. Because being able to program and being able to like prove your programming skill is kind of like basic. Like it's like a minimum requirement. Okay, as soon as my honor run is about to end already.
Where do I go from here?
All right, okay. Okay, I delayed a little too long. Ooh.
Another fight. Let's go. Here we go.
All right. Don't die. Okay, good.
Best be on my way.
Okay. Shoot. Hold on. Oh gosh. Okay. Yikes. Not good. Chuckle says, I feel you end up learning leak code just to learn leak code. I mean, honestly, the interview skill is just learning how to... I'm afraid my run is done already. The shortest run ever. Abelink says, just been grinding leak code. That's the only thing that keeps me busy. You know, that's okay. That'll never go away. But, you know, sad part is that, yes, you're just learning interview skills to take interview, but that is what it takes. It's like, remember when you study for, like, back in the day, like SAT and ACT just to get into college? But then it was like, wow, this is the first time. I never died here before. Hey, yo. That was great. It's okay. That's the kind of shenanigan we got into. Now we can skip through. Skip through. All right. I got unlucky with the roll. All right, real strategy. Because I definitely want to go... Abelink says, you think projects matter or work? Project only matters if you work with people. If you worked alone, it matters a little bit. Sibel says, difficulty was easy, right? Yes, it was. It was easy. I just made a mistake. The worst part is character creation. I'm just going to have to skip through that real quickly. Abelink says, no, the section in resume feels like formality. It's just like you do need... Yeah, you need like teamwork experience to talk about it, because a lot of the behavioral questions ends up asking about those things. It's okay to lie about it. as long as you know how to lie about it. That's the major point. You know, here, let's see. What I'm trying to say, I knew it felt bad because I was critting and hitting so well in the beginning of the game that I knew it was gonna do something for me there. I'm gonna try that again. Not gonna go too hard here. We'll do... I have an idea. I do need the command. I do need bless. I think I'm gonna do the same thing except actually do as according to what I wanted to do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do our cleric. We still want to do our death cleric here. Instead of sacred flame, we're gonna do the thaumaturgy. We're gonna do our cantrip to be Toll the Dead. This doesn't matter as much. Background, we're gonna do insight and persuasion. High wisdom. Strength, I'm not sure why we would do strength. I'll do dexterity here. Or charisma for our story. We'll see. I mean, if I want to double dip onto... Abelink says only work experience is liable. I mean, work experience is the biggest. If you can get it, I mean, that's why I said, like, one of the strategy is to spread out and try to get experience as soon as possible. Work at smaller company. There's nothing wrong with that, you know?
My head.
You know, get that going so you have something in your resume that you can talk about.
Anything of use?
And also, you know, your interview taking skill and mindset differs completely when you have the security of a job already. I do think that you do perform better if you have the fallback. It's just something about psychology. Chuckle says, in all my jobs, I've never had a coding interview. Having been the mentoring end, I do see the use for them just enough that I can see how you approach problem solving. Yeah, in big tech companies, it's the poison of big tech company, is that they made a trend of like these coding
as much living being as
interviews. Smaller companies are a little bit more forgiving. They give you a little bit more like easier question just to see if you're BSing about your understanding or not. Like, for example, like they may ask you like some instance of when you would use certain object-oriented concept, or like just see if you can do fizz buzz real quickly. Even if you don't know how to do something, that might be like, hey, do you know how this works? You don't have to know like to implement it, but as long as you have an idea in the back of your mind type of thing. So, but at the end of the day, work experience does triumph all, especially nowadays with the seemingly, by the way, this will change, but currently with the whole AI fear and everything, and people misunderstanding, and even the smaller companies misunderstanding, they want to know if you have the ability to what do you call, debug AI code, I think.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain, causing pressure where it strains against the shell.
That's the best advice I can give. Yeah, I know it's really tough. It's really rough. I mean, I also haven't been in the job market in a while, right? So who knows what reality is.
Cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should the creature
I get it.
Unaware of the creature.
We must go to the helm. To the helm, Leon. To the helm we...
All right. So we're gonna make sure we grab protection for disadvantage from the devil guy, and then we gotta give bless and shield so that they don't get hit as much. Abelink says, "I'll start working in local companies then. Back down for internship." I mean, honestly, nothing is easier than entry through internship. You get more forgiving. Even if you have low communication skill, you can get internship to, and if you actually know how to do your job after that, then you get a re-offer. So get your internship. I mean, like if you're struggling with like fear of getting jobs and stuff like that, really, you just kind of have to do that. You know, don't be too picky. Like,
Time to push my luck again. Wonder if
I
you're
would
going
like to
watch me.
argue there's no. You're not losing anything, right? You're not losing anything by. Ugh, missed everything. By working at a quote-unquote smaller company before working at a big company. Like, you're not losing on an opportunity to work at big company just because you worked at a small company. So there's no reason to not do it, I almost feel.
No choice but to keep going.
What do you think? Chuckle says Fizzbuzz is an odd one because it most likely relies on knowing the modulus operator exists. I can't tell you off the top of my head. Well, here's the thing. I didn't use modulus operation for my Fizzbuzz question when I answered it. And I still passed the interview.
Can't slow down.
This was like obviously still a well-known company, and the interviewer said I never seen anybody solve it this way, but what I did was I did the bitwise operation because I know that the lowest bit operation being 0 versus 1 will tell me if it is even or odd. Like even the most obvious stuff, because that's not what it's testing for, right? It's not testing do you know modulus, it's testing if you know how to handle like wrenching and remerging. But from discussing of what you already know, you get some information. Though not knowing modulus exist, I don't know. To me, that's kind of a deal breaker for software. I mean, you can't tell them that it exists, but then it's like, because it was such a basic beginning thing that you learn at school, that if you don't know that, you have to wonder what else do you not know type of thing. Even if you know, it's just kind of like the screening thing. Abelink says, I was being too picky. I only applied to top places, I'm being honest. You know, like that's okay. Sometimes like that is your worth. But look, I'll tell you something. I did work at Amazon and Google, which is considered quote unquote top place and they pay well. I got on-site interview right out of college. I got on-site interview at Microsoft, MATLAB, Google, Amazon several times, all the big stuff, Facebook. At the time it was called Facebook. I actually failed all those interviews. I got to on-site and I failed it. And at the time I didn't have any experience, so I didn't know what I was lacking because I felt like I was answering all the questions. And then, you know, I was also getting jealous of my friends who has absolutely no interview taking skill, but then they were lucky enough to get the internship without much interview at the time. And then got like work after that. And even they are like, yeah, I don't like interviews because I'm not good at talking in front of people and solving code problems. But then being intern, going through internship helped them get over that part. But so I gave up and I worked at quote unquote smaller company, but it wasn't like small. It was like old company. Like I worked at AT&T or like even a small company that has no name. One of those like
The console
venture
appears
dormant.
The console hums to life.
That's trying to be sold by other bigger company. That's how they make money. And then there, all I did was like making a lot of logging script. They didn't have a logging system, so we logged into a machine and then there was like a physical log. So I created a script to collect them and filter through them for analysis and data, which I didn't know how to do, but I figured it out, right? Like, oh, that was the experience. I did that for like a year and a half. And when I was working in there, because the work was like so low vibration, like low IQ, not IQ, but like low effort job, the entire time I
Thought
was
that damn thing was going to be my
practicing
comfort.
leak code.
Thank you.
You're mine.
You keep dangerous company.
And then finally, when there was like a career fair, I just decided to do Amazon, and then I got it. And then after that, everything was smoother.
Fair point. Let me
And
come
with
you.
Google as well,
Shadowheart.
I interviewed with
It's nothing.
Google
Enough of this
while
chat.
working at
She's right.
Amazon. Be it I didn't really practice my coding interview questions that much during that time. Several times, almost every year while I was working at Amazon. Like every 2 years I applied to Google, I didn't get it. I got to on-site every time, but I didn't get it. And then I didn't change anything, and then I got it suddenly. And you can't argue that it probably is that I did get better in some sense, but also to me, I think, because at the time I was conducting interviews. Like I was interviewing people at Amazon and rejecting and accepting people.
Not now.
So I don't think I was like that far behind. That it's easy to see that it's a lot has to do with some level of luck. I think there is a huge part of timing and luck involved. And only way to increase your luck is try a lot or reduce variability, I guess. So don't feel so down on yourself for not getting it if you're not. Really, all it takes is one time. But do have a backup plan. Felsef, or I keep forgetting your actual name. I know you changed it. Says, hi, Ezra, hi. Chuckle says, ah, neat. Chuckle also says, being part of small companies, especially as an internal team, is probably more resilient to market change. It really is, unless they're trying to be venture capitalist.
We are nearing the hell.
But yeah. You know, find your way. I'm sure everybody has their way of being.
My faith protects.
Find the way. If all else fails, guys, if all else fails, make a YouTube video
Have a lot on my mind. And, well,
and do streams, and I'll help
not
you.
over.
Now, it does take certain type of personality to be successful in this field as well, but you know, at least you're your own boss. But good luck. Life is rough. Life is tough.
Do it.
It really is. Okay, let's see if the order is good.
we need to get out of here.
Okay. This could work, because I can push... Yes, this is good order. Alright, we're in the best case scenario right now. So we're gonna jump. Go, first thing first, drop weapon.
Imperial.
Okay, weapon drop successful. He's gonna go. Nice. We say good. We got to drop weapon before even starting. This is best case scenario. Okay. And then we're gonna
We must
hit
take the
things here.
transponder.
All right.
Focus.
Then Shadow Heart. Jump.
Moving.
Walk closer. Protection from. Let's start with Bless. Ah, shoot. Too far. I'm gonna have to wait. I can make him grovel. Let me think on this. I have 2 skill points. We don't need this. We just need to focus on... Okay, so I can afford 1. So I'm gonna have this guy approach me. Ah, it failed. That's okay.
Swift and lethal.
That was a Hail Mary. FTH Gaming says, how do developers get game storyboards going? I think it's really individual preference. You do need to just kind of sit down and start in the first place. I know it sounds sarcastic, but I'm serious. First, you get started. I think for any task, you definitely want to start like a small chunk at a time. You definitely need your game idea to be a little bit more like
These boots
clarified
have
and
seen
solid, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna bless. You know what? Like that. Okay. Anybody in the chat, feel free to share how you would go about game storyboards. Are you talking about game storyboarding and like storyboarding an idea, or are you talking about storyboarding a narrative? Because I have experience in that, at least.
Got to move.
I worked on games like Dispatch, and then I was participating and working with writers and the team to plan out the branching story and stuff like that, which actually ended up doing pretty well. The best way we've seen it work was obviously having a writer helps a lot. But even then, even with the writer, you do this like planning of like how much branching do we want, what kind of decision is an important decision for the player. Like all those like variables need to be set first, at least when we were doing it, before being able to be like, oh, now we're gonna talk about. Sorry, a little distracted. After that's done, you can finally talk about the details of the story. So big to small. Big decisions, small decisions in detail. I mean, that I don't see any other way to do that, honestly. Jeez, they just saved.
Don't waste a step.
Perfect. Preston the God one says, your lighting is so perfect it looks like your face cam is an AI. Ooh, maybe I am AI. Thanks. I appreciate that. I worked hard on this lighting, actually. I worked with the people to go back and forth, taking pictures and showing my setup to be like, do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? But it's good to get that affirmation. I feel good about that. Great, thanks. Appreciate it.
Faith will protect me.
FTH is like as narrative, yeah. So my answer is still the same. You do have to go from big to small. Hold on. Push him. Make big decision on what is the branching thing, what is the importance of your story, and then you can think about the details of what to do. Like, what is the love line? You definitely need to think about this one chunk at a time. Does it even need a love line? That kind of stuff.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Can I get closer? Okay, I think this is good run so far. So he's gonna walk away. Come on. All miss. Full save. Hopefully that makes sense. Unless that was not the kind of information you wanted to hear from me. I'm sorry if that's the case. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, he has a big range.
Talk to me.
Oh. Okay.
Victory awaits.
This is okay. Just gotta move them away from the door here. They're told they're dead here. I think we're doing okay here. Come on. Miss. Miss. How come he didn't, or Lae'zel didn't hit? Okay, that's good, 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 good. Go over here. Go.
Can't give up. On my
Over
way.
here. Push. Sacred. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
Taking position.
50% chance. Come on, give me a break. I'll be so mad if we don't end up killing him, because this was such a good RNG. Okay.
Breathe deep and move.
We shall toll the dead. Okay, okay, we're getting some hits in. Still misses. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, we're getting our slow hits in here.
Come a little closer.
But FTH Gaming, there's no doubt the narrative is the most tedious part of game development for sure. No doubt about that.
Ready.
Okay, we're gonna have to go over here again.
Got to press on.
Push. Hit. Ugh. You know what? I gotta make the reaction ask, so I can choose to trigger instead of it triggering automatically. Okay, that's not bad. It gives me 45 experience. I don't know if 9 turns, I might be able to actually kill everything, including the other Cambions. That'd be pretty dope. Nice. Okay. We're doing what we can here. Man, they move a lot. Nice. You're gonna have to kill this guy. Here. I guess Shadowheart over here. Push.
Swift and lethal.
Lae'zel.
My path be true.
Okay, good, good. Ooh, might be able to file bolt. Okay. All right. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Ooh, that's not good.
last much longer.
Is he still concentrating? Ooh, stunned. Perfect. Okay, that's good, that's good.
Stay focused.
51. 100%, nice. Nice. Oh, we almost got this.
Moving.
Time to strike.
We did it! 75. Okay, now we go. Get out of here. I don't know how much experience that actually adds to it. I mean, it goes towards being level 2, but you become level 2 when, as soon as you drop anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Nice. Yes. Yeah, come over here. What the? Why are you hitting me?
On I go. A little help, please.
All right, we're gonna stop there. We got our goal. We got our little blade, and we killed the commander's Zarlek or whatever. Ah, finally, a good start. We're doing it, everyone. We're doing it. But I can assure you, Preston, I'm not AI. Should I start moving like AI? How does AI move? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty convincing now, right? They're just like too soft or something. I would have to say that the bokehing effect does make it feel a little bit more real. That's for sure. Let's see. Okay.
As you wake, the tadpoles squirm. Other than a little, the tadpole.
Yay, I got it. Let's see. Do I have the blade with me? Probably Lae'zel has all my items now, right? Wake her.
You're alive. I remember. First things, we might have escaped, but we still have. We need each other. And we. One thing.
Alright, Shark.
Lead the way.
It's time to go. I like to get all the conversation
Something
out of the
the matter?
way.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Must we? No harm in a little conversation shouldn't be made. It should be grown. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly. We haven't gone all that far yet. Must I find it? We've no. If you discover anything that might help,
Just skip all the
I
dialogues.
suppose we'd go our
Unless you guys
separate
wanted to
ways.
see it, but I'm sure everybody
Not a
already played
slight on
this.
your company, of course. There's someone waiting for me there. Let's just say it's very personal. Besides, you saved my life.
Alright. Level up is ready. Let's see. Command is still really strong. But we don't really need it anymore. I would say shield is okay until you get hit. That's not bad, I guess. Then
I'm
we'll
ready.
put Shadow Heart as well. Command, we keep command. Guiding Bolt. And we'll make a little heal machine. 1d8 doesn't really help anyways.
I'll take
Here you
this
go.
way.
We got 2 cleric in the row. They're clericing together. Wait, what did I just accept? I didn't choose any of the abilities. Oops. No, I guess it's just a prepare spell change. Okay, that's fine. Nothing crazy here. Pretty easy. Right. I don't really need all this, but any coin you can get, you kind of need them, I think. And potion is... You wouldn't think that potion is such a rare thing to get.
Still breathing, despite everything. Have to keep going.
What a loss it is. There you go.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
I like to sell books. They're a surprisingly good source of coins. Can I say it like this, even though I never beat honor mode? I'm trying here. This is my first attempt. Well, not first attempt, but attempt at my first win.
What's in here?
We'll see. Water. Little thievery tool.
I'll take that.
Okay.
More of those wretched things.
Take. I think, because our AC is 17 and 16 already, Shield of Faith will probably put us up pretty high.
There's no time to waste.
Which puts us at 18 and 19. Pretty hard to hit, actually.
Let's get going. With haste.
Oops.
Vicious filth.
I meant to hide.
This will be a short fight.
We'll guiding bolt this. Did I just miss a 95% chance? What did we roll? Oh, I roll a critical miss. Please.
Come on. Can't
It's
stay
not even
idle.
fair. Alright. Oh. Long range. Can't believe that actually hit me. How are you gonna roll one twice in a row?
The only way out is through.
That's insane. That is actually crazy to me. I'm so amazed. What's going on? How are they hitting me? Attack roll. They roll 16. +2, +2, -2, +2. That was 20? That's crazy. Man. I feel like math is not mathing here.
catch my breath.
Didn't kill them. My goodness. What's going? All right, jeez. I'm about to run back another run here. It's an action, right? Then do I risk it? Do I risk it for the biscuit? I think I can handle it. Here. 6 damage is crazy though. Let's see if I can push. Right.
Let's do this. On the move.
Whew, it's not going well for me right now.
A little help, please.
How is that even happening? You know, in D&D, anything above 19 is considered pretty high DC or AC. But in Baldur's Gate... Hello?
What's next?
There you go.
Let's try this way.
Hello, can you help? There you go. Alright, I think this is as good
Time to rest.
as any, honestly. Well, it was nice chilling with everyone here today. I think I'm gonna call it. I probably should raid out here before I crash like I usually do. Thanks for dealing with me. If you haven't watched my YouTube video, my recent one that I released yesterday yet, go check it out. It's an interesting design video. Even if the title doesn't capture your attention, we'll see, we'll see. Otherwise, I have fun. I have fun. Maybe more gameplay times are in our future. Let's see, raid channel here. We're going to go and see what we've got. Oh, yeah, Backup's online. Let's go to Backup, since Backup was here earlier. Hi, Backup. Yeah, I know you hear me. All right, I'm gonna start the raid over here. The Backup's been on for 21 minutes. Here we are. Boom. All right. Bye, YouTube.